joined today by Andrew Penkethman, Managing Director of Ardea Resources. Andrew, thanks for your time.
Great to catch up again, David.
Big 2022, very, very busy. What were some of the highlights?
All started just after we caught up this time last year. So we were granted major project status by the federal government in March last year. We had the West Australian Geological Survey come out and clarify Ardea's Kalgoorlie nickel project is the largest nickel cobalt resource in Western Australia and therefore in Australia. We had a number of large resource definition and confirmation drilling updates for our nickel laterite resources. We continued with nickel sulphide discovery intersections at our Kalpini project, and we also undertook some critical minerals exploration and accelerating engagement as part of our critical minerals strategic partner process, and everyone wants to secure offtake from our nickel cobalt resources.
And how have offtake discussions been going?
Look, very well. We've managed to retain 100% of the offtake quite deliberately. We're quite conscious that we only get to do the deal once and we don't want to go too early. Incredible interest, and it continues to accelerate, and we see the Australian government and key allies, Korea, Japan, the EU, United Kingdom and India, they're all putting in place mechanisms to help industry and to continue to diversify supply chains and get that consistent, ethical and sustainable battery mineral supply. So there's never been a better time for Ardea and our Kalgoorlie nickel project.
Very busy 2022, but you certainly haven't stopped in 23. What does this year look like, and what should investors be focused on?
So years started off with a bang. There's been a number of discussion papers put out by the Australian federal government. There's been a critical minerals discussion paper on the National Reconstruction Fund. There's a critical minerals development program grant which Ardea's preparing a submission for. There's a battery industry discussion paper. So we've been engaging with government, we've been putting in submissions, and we think having our key stakeholders on board from government, local community, just so imperative for us. We're undertaking our PFS for the Goongarrie hub. That'll be completed in June. We're continuing battery and critical minerals exploration, so it's going to be a very strong pipeline and news flow throughout the year. We've expanded the team and appointed a very well-credentialed project director in Matt Reid. So we really hit the ground running and very keen to maintain that momentum.
And funding, what does your funding situation look like, and what certainty does it give you for this work plan going forward?
So we had 15.3 million in the bank, completely debt-free at the end of the December quarter. We recently got a $1.8 million research and development tax rebate from the Australian Tax Office, so we're well funded to really maintain and build upon the great work the team's been undertaking.
Strong foundation built, big plans for 23, the right place, the right people at the right time. Exciting times ahead for Ardea and its shareholders. Andrew, thanks for your time.
Thanks a lot, David.